A federal government shutdown appears almost certain here tonight after last-ditch plans to keep the government temporarily funded failed on Capitol Hill today.
Yeah, Fox 26 business reporter Tom Zizka joins us live in the newsroom with a look at what that means for people depending on a government paycheck or services.
Donnelly Anthony, good evening to you. When the current deal expires at 11:59 tomorrow night, non-essential federal money will stop flowing. The short-term deal that failed today would have only lasted until the end of October. The White House and Democrats said it was too extreme. The nearly 24 far-right Republicans in the middle of this said it was not extreme enough.
And they're trying to effectively have everything their way when what they want is opposed by an overwhelming majority of the members of Congress.
Rice University political analyst Mark Jones says the looming shutdown lies squarely on the shoulders of a small number of Republicans demanding an outsized voice in how the government spends its money. Jones says the effects of the stubborn standoff depend on how long it lasts.
If this only goes for if the shutdown only lasts a week or 2 weeks, the broader macro effects are pretty minor. Now, it doesn't mean that even a short-term shutdown isn't going to affect individuals.
Texas has about 250,000 civilian federal employees and active duty service members who will not be paid during a shutdown. In Houston, NASA offices would close, among others. Paychecks would be paid back once a deal is struck, but federal contractors would lose money completely. Funding for Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid is secured separately, so checks will not be affected, though furloughed staffing could mean some delays. Also, the Texas Health and Human Services Commission says it can fund SNAP and WIC benefits through October before it's affected by a shutdown.
So they knew this was coming. This should have been worked out months ago.
Cynthia Sanders is a union rep for Houston area TSA agents who will be deemed essential workers and forced to work while not being paid. She says she's frustrated by the budget impasse that is holding real lives in the balance.
Depending on how long it goes, they could lose, not being able to pay rent, not having gas, not having funds for daycare, even food. Those things are going to be affected.
Today, the White House said the National Park Service will close federal parks and monuments effective Monday if there's a shutdown. The last time this happened in early 2019 was also the longest at 35 days. It's also interesting to note that Congress has not fully passed spending legislation on time since 1997. Watching Your Money Tonight, Tom Zizka, Fox 26 News.